What's up, traders? It's Matt with Conservative Trades, and you can see we are ending the day up $73.25. Didn't really do a lot of trading today, just kind of sat on the sidelines a lot. Took one stab out the gate on StarBucks with just very small share size and a quick exit out. You can see I barely lost $30 on that one. Although I did trade it a little bit later just to gain some of it back. I think I lost like $39. I took another stab at it, made like $5 back. So you can see I kind of piddled around on this trade with Apple a little bit. That could have been better if I had just kind of been a little more patient with it. But anyway, the best trades of the day obviously were on LAKE, Delta Airlines, and then Boeing. And honestly, you guys know that I'm trading with wobbly legs here. I'm not really, I've been slapped in the face way too many times by the market lately. So just playing it really safe, and going to spend these next few days just really just being very, very careful with my trades. I'm going to trade with super conservative share size, and I'm probably not going to risk too much. And so these P&Ls are probably going to be small, but honestly, I'm just at that place, guys, where I got to get my confidence back. I've really got to get my confidence back. And so nothing too exciting to go over today, but we are in the green. And because we did very little trading, I'm ending up probably, $50 on the day. So, not too much in commissions. JFIN, look at this. I feel so sorry for the people who were buying up here at $26, thinking that this was about to go on a new breakout. And I was watching it when it was happening. And I obviously I decided not to trade on it, but I was thinking to myself, man, if it comes over here and gets close to high of day, I would probably look for a pullback and then, a jump in. But I wonder how many people were looking for a pullback here and maybe to VWAP. And look, I mean, it lost VWAP. It did poke up through a couple times, so maybe there were some people here that were able to get out, but it just sold completely off down there. Now it's trading down here at $5.50. I mean, what a move. So hopefully too many people didn't get stuck on that. If you did, I hate it for you. I really do. But these stocks are extremely dangerous to trade on, or they can be anyway. And so, you got to be careful with them. We were watching VRM today. I actually kept thinking about taking some, looking up shares for shorting. And I think this was the one you could get. Let's see. Yeah, for $8, you could get 100 shares. Not bad, especially knowing that the stock was up here at one time and it came all the way down. I mean, that could have been $1,000 move on 100 shares. Of course, probably wouldn't have waited for that whole entire move, but nonetheless, you could have at least made, a couple, $200-300 off of that with 100 shares. Definitely would have paid for the locates. Lake was another one we were watching. It seems like things are starting to cool down, guys. You got a lot of these stocks making big run-ups, but then they're pulling back. Same thing with VRM. Big run-up, nice little pullback here. Of course, this may end up getting another run-up, but AMD is finally looking like it's kind of met a little bit of a resistance up here on the daily. It could not break all-time highs, and or it could not sustain above all-time highs, I should say, and it's closing back below this trend line here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the markets tomorrow. We had the FOMC meeting today, and I honestly have not looked at it. I haven't checked it out, so I really can't comment on anything. But we did see a move right here as it was taking place around 2 o'clock. There was this massive run up, but then there was a massive pullback. And I had just already committed to not even trying to trade into any of that. You never know what's going to happen with those meetings and whatnot. And so I really just wanted to stay away from it. And I'm glad that I did. I can probably remove that trend line there on Boeing. But yeah, we could see that, towards the end of the day here, the Boeing or the airliners and, the cruise liners are starting to kind of come back down again. Tesla had a massive run today. I wanted to trade this one, but it was just kind of another one of those ones where I was like, nah, I better just kind of sit on the sidelines for this one, because there's no telling what's going to happen. Today's a historical moment for Tesla, though. You could see this morning in pre-market, it was just rushing up. It's like they were just really just trying to get to that $1,000 mark today, and it was just pure hype. This is all pure hype, and people are still buying, guys. And who knows? I mean, the sky's the limit on this one. There's a lot of hype with the everything that they're coming out with concerning the the trucks and all that stuff. So I mean, I have not been following it too much, but I know that Elon Musk has been making waves a lot here lately, and Tesla, the company in general, has been in a lot of headlines, and there's a lot of hopeful expectations for this. I mean, this could be the next Amazon, right? Who knows? But we'll see. We'll see. If I were to go over any trades today, I think the one that I would want to go over, well, there's actually two. There's two that I'd like to go over. And let me pull out my studies here. Let's see. Show executions. So you can see here, pretty much called the top here on Delta. And why did I get in here? You can see here I took 100 shares short at 32.51. Well, it had run up and it was meeting a little resistance. And I could see here this was a really fine area of support. And even if you kind of zoom out, this area in general, I knew that if it started pushing up to a lot of these levels, I would have plenty of room to average in with 100 shares all the way up to the previous day close. I knew at some point we were going to get a pullback. Again, I always tell you guys, I don't try to get in. Oftentimes I try not to get in on these stocks unless they're really overextended, and I don't try to wait for this big long move down. You can see I got out safely here at the moving averages. Sometimes I will try to hold on to a piece to see if it'll run back to VWAP. Obviously that would have never occurred until back here, but by the time this happened I would have gotten stopped out. But I was planning on coming in with 100 shares here at this first point of resistance, and then I was going to hopefully get in another 100 shares up here at 33.14, and then I probably would have taken another 100, maybe even 200 shares at 34.12. At some point though, being so far extended like this, I imagine Delta and United, I trade these stocks a lot, and though I haven't done too well on them here lately, they typically will get good solid pullbacks. And so, I was hoping to build maybe a 300 to 400 share position on this and then get a move back far enough to where, I could make $150 on it. But as you can see, I pretty much called the top right here, and it never gave me a chance to get in with any more shares. So I just, kind of took the profits as they came down. Yes, I could have let it come all the way back to the moving average before taking first profit. But guys, this right here is a product of trading with what I like to call wobbly legs. I'm trading a little scared right now. I really am. Again, you get slapped in the face enough by the market, and you're going to find a whole newfound respect for it, and you will take profits quicker. And there's this thing where I get into my trades, and when I get a good enough move to at least pay for the trade, I'll try to pay for the trade and at least lock in enough profit to where if it comes up against me, I can get out break even, and and I can at least say, hey, I paid for the trade. That's all I'm trying to do right now. I'm not trying to make a ton of money right now. I'm trying to pay for my trades and make sure that I've got, that if the trades do work out in my favor, that I can at least make a little bit of money off of them. And that's all I was going for today. Just trying to play it smart, not trying to do any powerhouse moves, not trying to be, the day trading rock star that everybody's talking about on YouTube, just trying to get back my confidence. Okay. And so we were able to do that. I made it $30 off this move, a move that lasted, less than 30 minutes. I made $30. So, $28 after fees and commissions, what have you. So very proud of that move as a matter of fact. And let's check out Lake here. So Lake was obviously, there was a lot of in and out going on here. You can see here, I got in 100 shares, and then when it came up against me, I got a little impatient. I went ahead and took 50 shares off, and then I took 25 shares off down here, and then the last 25 at break even. When I saw that it was kind of breaking down here again, I went short again, again, like I said, just kind of taking profit, taking it off the table, making sure I'm paying for the trade, and then I waited for the rest of the move down here. And then let's see, looks like I went short again, and then to bring my average, I think I brought my average up here, but then I must have just gotten out here anyway. After taking these multiple trades on Lake, I ended up about $31 on that, but I filled out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tickets collectively with ECNs. I mean, I made $20. I made $20 on Lake. So I love calculating my fees and commissions because I think that's realistically what you've got to look at when you're taking these trades. Now, Boeing was just a really quick scalp in and out move, and I know it doesn't look like much here, but believe it or not, I'm very proud of this move actually, because with Boeing could have gotten a move all the way back up to these levels here, and so this really was just trying to be an in and out type of move. So I went short here, 100 shares. and I took 50 off here and 50 off here, and look, made 45 bucks. It's literally the smallest, quickest move of the day, and I made the most. And so, calculating fees and commissions, I made 42 bucks off of that move within minutes, probably not even 5 minutes. So let's see, where did I get in? 49. So it's basically a 1 to 2 minute trade. In a couple of minutes, guys, I made 45 bucks. And I wish I had stuck around and kind of scalped it out a little bit more. I might have been on Lake also, or checking out Starbucks or whatever, just kind of scouring the market, looking for some other moves. But this would have been a nice move to catch actually right here. It could have done very, very well off of that move. But, nonetheless, guys, look, I'll take my 70 bucks and run, or I'll take my 50 bucks and run after fees and commissions. Like I said, 50 bucks at least here. So I'll take it. And, I get to live to trade another day, and I'm going to come back in tomorrow, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to try to be smart, and not going to try to be a day trading cowboy, not going to be try to be a hero. I'm just going to come in and try to be smart, and we'll see what we can do. So anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the content. I know it hasn't been the best here lately. I know this is nothing exciting, but hopefully we'll get back into the groove of things, and we'll be able to make things a little bit more exciting for you here in the weeks to come. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We do trade live right here on the channel Monday through Friday beginning around 9 a.m. And to those of you who are regulars in the live stream, I appreciate you guys. I love the community we have, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening. Take care.